Like the first half, it was like two teams that looked like they were trying to bounce back from tough losses, trying to find their rhythm. I thought we did a good job going into half, getting a little bit of momentum there. Although, like statistically, like shooting the ball, we weren't pleasing, but we rebounded well offensively. 13 offensive rebounds that kept us around to try and find a bit of rhythm. But then, like off the top of my head, the third quarter they found their rhythm a little quicker than what we did, and then that when we're not making shots, it puts a lot of heat on our defense, and it just like kind of piggybacked off each other. Like I think statistically we beat them in a lot of categories, like shot attempts and all of that type of stuff. We just shot a really bad percentage.
It feels like when you play well, the even nature of the script is a positive.
Yeah.
It's real negative.
Yeah.
Like not having the guaranteed alpha dog who can go out and score like
Sure. Yeah.
Is that how difficult is it to not have that guy to turn and go? We know what he can get.
Look, we can't live in that world because that's not the makeup of our group. But I need to watch. But like there were some moments and opportunities where we got good looks, good shots. We just don't make them, and then that puts like a lot of stress on the defense because they're playing with a nice pace. Kendrick gets in a rhythm. Other guys make some timely threes, or they get out in transition with numbers and get to the rim. And they convert. Where in the first half it was like, what was it, 44-42, and it was just two teams battling. They found their rhythm, we didn't. So I can't worry about what we don't have versus how do we move forward. And in those moments, like just working together to get a great quality shot. But I also do think we got some good looks tonight. We just didn't shoot the ball great.
So last week you said that after the final quarter, we try a few things, pull some levers, and hopefully the team will respond. When you don't get the response, what levers do you turn to when you got another game to do that?
Yeah, I spoke after the game, when we show up to the airport tomorrow, we have to be ready to just continue to fight. I felt like the first half for 20 minutes, we really just competed and kept ourselves in the game, where once they found their rhythm, we just couldn't find a groove or a way of slowing them down. Their physicality defensively. Now, give them credit. They come out with a great physicality and a purpose. And I talked to you earlier on in the week about how they had a disappointing loss and they were going to come out ready to go. And I thought we did a great job in the first half to just make it an ugly game. But Kendrick and then Noy gets going a little bit, and we just couldn't get one or two guys really going through that period, so we could keep it a game.
Well, you've been punching the face of the team in 3 of the last 5 quarters. How do you recover from those sorts of moments?
I mean, the big thing is we just got to pull together. There's a lot of season left to play. We're still fighting for a good spot in finals. We got a game in 36 hours, so we don't have a lot of time to dwell on the last 5 quarters or whatever it is you said. Just got to come together and be ready to bounce back against Brisbane.
Are you shocked by how 2 games just got away from you really, really quickly?
Yeah, I mean, I think the last game we played really good for 38 minutes, 35 minutes, whatever it was. This game, I thought our first half was pretty solid. I mean, we had 13-0 rebounds, I think, at halftime. Kind of as JR said, just shots just weren't going in, and they were hitting a lot of everything. So that's, a tough makeup for a win. I'll have to go back and watch them. I'll get back to you on why they're not going in. Not a lot to say on that right now.
Frustrating?
Yeah.
During games, it's frustrating. Not specifically now. During matches when they're not dropping it, it's frustrating on the court.
Yeah. Obviously, those shots that are taken are things that guys work on, I think, and when they're not going in, that's always something that's frustrating when you work on it and it's not going in. But that's just how basketball is sometimes.
High-level athletes, they always got to have short-term memory. So going into a game so soon, how do you just wipe that out in your mind and just go for it next game?
Got to have the memory of a goldfish, so to speak. We got 36 hours until we play. That you can't dwell on a loss. That's kind of the good thing about basketball is you get to play multiple games in a week, and can't worry about the last shot, the last play. Just worry about the next one, and it'll all work out.
Anyone on Zoom? I think we're good. Thank you guys.
Okay. Cheers.
Thank you.